Given that f of x equals x squared minus 4 and g of x equals x plus 3, what are all the values of x for which f of g of x equals 0? So we need to find for what values of x does f of g of x equal 0. So f of g of x is just a composite function where we have f of x, but the x on the inside is replaced with the function g of x. So this is just f of x, but the x equals g of x. So we can rewrite this as just simply this function, but replace the x with g of x. So f of g of x is actually just x plus 3 squared. We replace the x squared with g of x squared minus 4. And so we could just solve this for what values of x give us a result of 0. So let's add 4 to both sides. So we are left with x plus 3 whole squared equals 4. And then let's square root both sides. So on the left-hand side, we're taking the square root of a square. So that cancels out and just leaves us with x plus 3. And on the right side, we're left with plus minus 2, because 2 times 2 is 4, and negative 2 times negative 2 is also 4. So this means we're going to get two different values for x. So let's assume x is 2 here is positive. Then if we subtract 3 from both sides, we'll be left with x equals negative 1. And then if we assume 2 is negative, then when we subtract 3 from both sides, we'll be left with x equals negative 5. So these are the two different values of x that when plugged into f of g of x, which is really just this function here, give us a value of 0. So the correct answer is negative 1, negative 5, which is answer choice A.